Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome back to Mind Over Magic. It's been a little while since we've done this one. Now, I'm just trying to get where we was up to. So it looks like we was building some stairs to go up to the spindle room, but this is just a basic workshop. If I remember right, we got a dark in at the end of the last episode, but we didn't really get much done. Okay, so they're eating gutberry soup, so we apparently got some trials already set up. We need a dark 4, if I remember right. We need a dark 4. So we was currently working on the research. We're just about to finish pour it off, and then we're doing dark arts. So we've got the water apprentice now. We wanted to build a big super room up here for the classrooms for all the classes, and then we get access to broom stations. We will have brooms easy for people to get up and down here. We still haven't built an hospital ward, which I have been trying to do for quite a while, so we want to get that focused on. Did we get the bedroom sorted for the 2 student teachers? Well, we had one here, but they couldn't fit all 4. No, because the one teacher sleeping here. So we need to get another room sorted out for the other teacher. And what did they need in their rooms? I remember. Yeah, room goals. Book of rooms. So we're looking for teacher bedrooms. Fiction to staff sleepers. I think that's the one we was doing because we couldn't do anything like this one here because it needed to be silent, skewered. And if I remember right, silent was not adjacent to rec room, workshop, or classrooms. Yeah, that's really awkward to do. Out of all 3 are taller than the other. And did it need to be private? I don't think it did, actually, because of the random traits we've got. Fancy bed, fewer beds, total luxury. If I'm thinking about it, maybe we can put the teacher's classroom here. The second teacher bedroom there. It's worth looking at, I think. So I think... Okay, let's come out of that menu. Can we move the grave? We move the grave, say, to there. Put that on a 5, just so it gets done immediately. Wormweeds here, we'll put on a 5 just so they can clear this out. And I think we also needed some wood, if I remember right. We didn't have enough to do the ritual pushback. No, we were short of wood. So yeah, we would need to get at least 1 tree on a 5. And then we could put some on a 4. Now, I don't think the classroom for the teacher needs to be that big. It only probably needs to go like 3 or 4 tiles across. So as long as we can get up to here, might be good to get rid of that tree. Something behind it. A dire rat. We'll just hunt him. On a 4. So if I think if we put a room across here, now this is the one I need to pay attention to. What do we need in this classroom here? Book of rooms. So this is going to be the Mage's Terror, I think this was. Because we haven't got the Hermitage, but we did leave the space underneath in case. But we did say the last episode, I think, about extending this out and having the Hermitage here. And having that as the quilted room. I think that's what we was going to do with that one. So it would need to be private, which we've got the 1 door. It would need to be towered, not be adjacent to walls or rooms to the left, right, or above. So that's fine if I'm below. That would just need to be elevated. That's fine. And it would need to be taller than it's wide, which it would be. So yeah, I think I can get a teacher's classroom right underneath there. So platforms, we would need wood for this, won't we? So I'm not going to build the actual base yet. Let's get the school running. We'll let them get a little bit of wood. We'll probably actually send Elizabeth to do that tree immediately. I think for some reason she was teaching. I don't know why there's enough people around. Looks like there's a few people that need to be healed still. Charlotte's a little down on Elf. Ophelia's really down. Charlotte's nearly out of bed, and then Till will swap round. Frederick, he's doing the lightning because we need the research done. Pippa, where are you? You're a kid, not a teacher, so you can't do anything. So until Frederick's healed up, I want you to teach, and I want Ophelia to go and rest. At some point today, we are going to need to do battles. Charlotte, can we get you to do the learning stone? A little bit of catching up on everything to do. And I think I'll turn it up to 2 speed. So we've got the tree. We can do a pushback. We'll let the classroom finish first because they've had like 3 different teachers today. And they've managed to get a skill up already. What was your other trials? Because we do need to pay attention to trials. Go 2 days without getting very tired. That should happen because we have sorted the sleep schedule out. Defeat 3 enemy parties with mage level 4 or higher. We'll let you get a couple of skills and then we'll send you in. Unfortunate thing with the dark one in combat is they are very good. Fortunately, you're a D, so you're not as good as the other ones we had. But you do lose health every time you do an attack. Ulysses needed to charge a mana lantern, so is there any that needs to be charged? Refill mana lantern. I think we've only got the 1 mana lantern, unfortunately. Where is Ulysses? Okay, then coming up to do it, and then we'll get somebody to... So do you actually need mana, is the next question. Because if you do... it get you to restore mana, and then refill it again. No, not Frederick. Ulysses, come and do this. Just a little weird to... Okay, so let's, Frederick, let's just get you doing something else. Come and do this. Harvest this. Yeah, I think I've got it in a bad placement because I'm having a hard job getting the restore mana. No, unfortunately, you can't do it. Does anybody need mana? Charlotte does. So come and restore yours. Let's just try and get this trial done out the way. Now, you have got a little symbol above your head, so I'm not certain what's up with you. Ulysses, can we get you to refill it now? That should finish your trial. Brilliant. His trial's finished. Let me just pause it. So you're the nature person. So you've done all your trials. We're going to be a long way before we go up to nature. Now, you are S in power, which is quite good. So I might keep you a little longer. Are you gifted or anything? Don't think you are. And we can't take you up to apprenticeship because we haven't got your thing unlocked. We need 3 more mana lanterns and Savannah. So we'll try and do that. And I think you was the cursed one. That's why I was keeping you, Pippa. Because we do want to get the air one up. Let me just check that research. What order are we doing it in? Yeah, we are doing the dark arts now. We're halfway through it already, so that's fantastic. Then we do the air. What's the flash of brilliance? Is the lightning. Not too fussed on lightning. I think we'll put nature on before the flash of brilliance. And then I think solid as a rock's going to be the earth. We'll do the lightning one last. Again, another researcher that's better would be better. But I do want to get some of these other classes while I've got kids in that I could upgrade and get them teaching again. Let them have their dance and then we'll do the pushback. Are we coming into the morning or the night? We're coming into the night, the end of the day by the looks of it. For some reason, Pippa, probably because Ophelia's been healing, haven't they? Yeah, and they still need to heal. I think they've gone to have their little dance and recreation and go and eat. That's why they're not doing stuff down here. We have got some clean sweeps. See one there. Did we put this on a 4? We did. So somebody should do that fairly often. And how are we doing with food? 20 gulgupberry soups. We do have quite a bit of food in there. I think one of the issues we was having was bitter rice. Ophelia, you're just going to misfire a lot, so we need to get you resting. Learn about apprenticeships. That's fine. We do know about them. You're finally coming up to build that. That's fine. So we can start doing the top room across. But we need to make sure we get this pushback done now. Still not got enough wood. Somebody's used the wood for something. So Elizabeth, come and chop this. I'm starting to clear that out, but yeah, I'll leave Charlotte doing the fire stuff because I am gonna need that out the way. Was it Savant that needed the trial? Charging, yes. Be full mana lantern. So we'll just manually do it. They have been able to get 7 out of the 10, so they have been doing it on their own. But I just want to get people ready, so if I don't need them, I can send them away. Okay, the fog come in. So let's push the superior one. And we'll get the new person in. So they can get some experience. They'll get 270 experience. I think the last person's coming down. Actually, who is the last person? Oh, they was just bringing some stuff down on the way. So that was very nice of them. We do have 48 Gnosis shards. I think the next person we wanted to summon was another dark. We could just have a look at that. Rituals. Summon a gifted. And the reason we want to summon a dark one is because we want that dark 4 as soon as possible. We might be able to get it just off a gifted without upgrading them to the next student or to a teacher. Yeah, I'm happy with you coming to do that. And it gives us somebody else to teach at the top as well. Okay, we've got a bunch of battles, so let me just pause it. Let's have a look at our crystals. So we've got murky crystals, which, remember right, to just smoke pearls. Or smoke pearls. We've got a smoky, which is a rug one, so I want that to be done top priority by Elizabeth. It gone. Smoky. Want it to be mined. I can't actually see where it is. I think it's behind the tree. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Elizabeth, come and do this. It's actually really weird space. I can't actually target it easy. Hopefully, point it as a 5, somebody comes and does it. And then we want to have a look at the Rancor ones. Now, recommending Mage level 12. We're just not ready for them. We did get the Alchemy in the last episode. Yeah, we can't take on that many scythes. See if them all the same. Yeah, 13s, allowed ones. Yeah, we're not going to do them battles, but I would like to get that smoky one. Let me just make sure somebody's coming out. If not, I'll get somebody to chop the tree. I'll put the tree on a 4, just so somebody can come and do it. Got the little quilted carriers coming out to pick up the goods, so that's good. You coming back to do the smoky, because I don't want to lose that rug. That's a good way to get the room luxury up. Especially when it's like a named luxury. And we've finished the ritual, so let's just pause it and let's see what trials you've got. Just make sure everybody's done. So you're complete. Ivana just needs to recharge twice more. Ulysses is done. Vincent should get the very tired one, but I think you was fairly new. That's why you've not done it yet. 2 rows without gaining pain. That should happen. We just won't send you in battle. Dance for a total of 6 hours should just happen naturally. We've got 2 periods of recreation. Cast 75s in an intermediate, advanced, or okay. I don't think we've got the advanced classroom yet. So we've currently got... Oh no, we have got an intermediate classroom. Let's check that trial again. Okay, so yeah, you just need to cast. So when you get your level up skills, you will have a bit of training on your own. It doesn't say you have to be solo. We'll just get you to continue doing classrooms until you get that one. So not really that difficult trials. Ophelia, I do need you to medical rest, otherwise I can't get back into any sort of battles. 68 to 107, and Ophelia's our fire mage. They are quite powerful. Can we get you to come and do this? You might not be able to do it because it's your grave in a sense. Oh no, they can do it. I thought it stopped that. And I want you to come and do this tree as well. Actually, what are you going to go and do? Because if you're doing that crystal, I don't want to stop you. Yeah, you're doing the crystal, I don't want to stop you. So the next thing I want to be looking at is some new building items. So let's see what we've got. Yeah, we've got the water apprentice and we've got the fire apprentice now. So if we did have a water person, we could upgrade them. I don't think Savannah was good enough to really upgrade into a better... I think it was bookcases and chalkboards, if I remember right, we needed to finish this room off. We have got the fire apprenticeship down, but it's counting as an advanced. So let's have a look at this room goal. So this would need to be classrooms. There. And we just want it to be the advanced classroom, which is this one. So we need a chalkboard, 4 bookshelves, or a large bookshelf. Learning stone we've already got. And we've got an apprenticeship, but it says it must have one or the other, so that's fine. Can't have any of that, that's fine. So I need to look for 4 bookshelves and 1 chalkboard. Something's telling me it was the chalkboard we ain't got yet. Let me just have a look. Have we got the chalkboard now? There, chalkboard. We needed 5 brains. Crafted at the midden jelly. Midden jelly is down in the underscore. Okay, so we do have the recipe, but I don't think we've got the crow corpses. Let's put that towards the top and say 5, because I think that's what we need to craft it. And we want it as a do until. Do until. Just make sure they're all set up. So we need crow corpses. Now, have I actually seen many crowers? I don't think we have. We'll give it a few minutes. Oh, there. Create a crow in 11 minutes, 9 minutes. Okay. So we are getting crowers now. We just needed to push the fog back. Let's put that on a number 5. Have we got any more nests? Can we search under crower? No, we've only got 1 crower nest, so we need to keep that one alive and just hope it spawns people out often. Next one. Maybe we need to hunt that one before the next one comes. Okay, we're getting somewhere at least. Everybody looks like they're just getting up in the morning, so they're going to be doing theirs. Getting the food, that's what they're all doing. What is Elizabeth doing at the moment? I want you to come and finish this rug up here, because it's just been partly... I think it's been there for like 2-3 episodes and it's just never got completed. I think there's one behind there to do as well, but we'll let that one do first. Then I'll get you to clear that tree out the way, and then I'll have a look. And we've put that at the top of the list for the crower corpses. On the midden jelly. Got no crower corpses, so we need to get somebody hunting that. So let's come and do this as well, Elizabeth. And I don't think I need all these rugs in here, but I just want to get rid of the stuff I've half built. If I need to, I can always move it to a different room. We do have the runners now, so we can put runners across here. And they have actually built the stairs up into the back. But it hasn't created a door. Or has it? Oh no, there is a door at the back there, so it did work how I thought it did. Now people's got a quick way up to the classroom. Then they can get up to the classroom that way. I just like two ways getting upstairs. Let's change the schedules because Elizabeth seems to be wanting to go and teach a lot. I think it's under priorities. So yeah, let's take your teach off now. Put it as a standard. The one that should be teaching would be Ophelia because she likes doing it. Let me just see if that happens. I think we had Elizabeth on an I teach when we was having some issues when I set up the schedule wrong and nobody else was teaching, and I think I turned it to I. That was quite a while away. Let's see if we can build some more windows in here so we don't get any more of those mushrooms appearing. So no, we need wood, but we have got enough ice petals now, so that's good to see. Have you finished that rug? Brilliant. So let's get you come and get this tree done. Ophelia, come up here and lecture. You did say you liked it. I think she might be prioritised. Actually, she was probably healing. Okay, she's only got 6 health. She can do it after class. We'll be doing some fights, but probably not until the next day. Did we get that crower corpse done? No, we'll keep the hunt on the crower. I think Elizabeth might be free. You can just hunt the crow because I want the... Okay, you are hunting it. That's fine. I think we might need the one to go before the next one spawns. Not actually giving anything when the next one's spawning. If there is anything in the underschool where we can get brains from, then I might want to have a look down there. Down a ford. Just get a few trees chopped up. Let's have a look how Ulysses is doing with that training schedule. Did he finish the... Yeah, he's finished his... Who was it? Savannah. Needs one more. Let's refill the mana lantern. That gets your trial done. Okay, brilliant. Your trial's done. And I do want to get all the 3 trials because it gives us better relics. Now, talking of relics, we probably have got some relics sitting around doing nothing. How about you doing your trials as well? You need to eat 3 more gutberry soup, so I might go and get you to do that now. We would want to look at your meal schedule. So, Vincent... We have said you can eat everything, and I was going to micromanage it. That's fine. So we still need to do the kitchen. We haven't got round to doing that yet. Vincent, come down here and eat a gutberry soup. So we've got 8 soups, a couple of honey gruels. So I might have to go and have a look at getting some more honeyed drops, which I think I have seen some over here. That's smoke reed. I think all the ones I did see have gone and been harvested. Now that's smoke reed again. There's 3 over here, so we'll put it on a 5 harvest. You're still trying to kill that crower. You finished classrooms, Ophelia? You have. Being as though you're the fire person, you are the better person to hunt. Did we actually kill it? Yes, we've got a crower corpse now. I think I need 5 of those for the brains. I don't think there's much to make on the midden jelly at the moment. Yeah, we got one. Oh, actually, we've got one brains already because they've turned it automatically over. Yeah, one brain. We've got one crower corpse. And we've got some potions being made now as nice. So we did finally get the alchemy in the last episode. And I wanted 4 of each because I want everybody to carry 1 of each potion. What do we need for these potions? Let's just remind myself. Tune of ice petals and ectoplasm, which we've got enough. And viscera and ectoplasm. As long as we've got somebody with skills. So the next person I want is a water. I would really like a water teacher. Up to 2. And let's get Ophelia out. Oh no, you're doing the harvesting, so that's fine. When's the next one? Next crower's in 17 hours. So it's going to take a little while before we can get that chalkboard. Is there anything in the underskull that's going to give us brains is the next thing. Iron, ice, ectoplasm. Stone, ice, smoke, pearls. Not that I'm seeing, but it could give us... No, nothing I'm seeing there. Let's just have a look at the spindle, make sure everybody's being created. So we've got 1 out of 2 quilted, so we have got them. Have we got the recipe to make the... No, you used to be able to recycle the quilts, and I don't think we've got that option anymore. The handyman would take brains, but I wouldn't do that until I can get the chalkboard up. And I'm pretty certain the advanced classroom is what we need to get the people like Savannah up to the next tier. Promote initiatives to apprenticeship. Apprenticeships are paid for students that learn there. Apprenticeship can graduated or hired as staff. Yeah, it's not giving me the option, so I think I need the advanced classroom to do that, if I remember right. That's what we was trying to work up towards. Keep it on 2. And let's have a look at building some foundations. So we have got something else unlocked. We've got the dark portal. We need spore caps. We need... Got the fire one already built. And we could do with building the water one and then just shrinking it. Just so I've always got it available to bring up when I want to. So yeah, I think I will do that. Put it into here. Somebody will build that, and then once it's done, I'll shrink it. Then whichever one I'm trying to promote, I can just put the right thing up at the top there. I'm happy with that. What was the other new item we got? We got... Not certain, it's not showing it. Medicinal cart, we need a load of honey drops, so we do need to make sure we get it in front of the honey drops. Air apprenticeship we've got now as well, so we could upgrade Pippa, but like I say, we just need that chalkboard. Luxury, we got wind chimes. Okay, peaceful luxury, that's quite nice. Chalkboards down there. We still need another 3 brains. So we just got to wait for them crower corpses to come in. And just double check, make sure there's no more nests on the... No, there's still only the 1 nest. It seems to be stuck on there. Okay, it wouldn't unpause because for some reason I was stuck on the search bar. Okay, let's build some foundations. I think we had it, so it would be construction. Or bridge foundations. Try and extend this out. I think I'm only going to need it up to there, so we'll do that. Okay, void shrooms appeared. Probably not a bad thing because I don't think we've got much void. No, we got 49 void caps. That's that room I wanted to build the wind room where we didn't have the wood. So, affiliate, we just want you to get healed up. Medical rest. We've only got 6 health to heal up, and then we could get into some battles on the following day. Maybe we can get some brains that way. You have Ulysses. Why aren't you using this bed? Ophelia's in that bed. Charlotte's in there. Down here. Ah, maybe we've got too many students. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've only got 4 beds at the top. I think we could extend that another room. Do the same sort of thing again, but it was a bit of a nightmare to get that fixed initially. I can't squeeze any more beds onto that floor. Probably put 1 bed at the bottom if I desperately need to, but we'll just have to put up with it. We will be getting rid of somebody. So can we get rid of anybody? So you're the gifted. You're just a normal person, Ulysses. But you are pretty good. That's why I was keeping you. And Vincent's still doing trials and Winnie's still doing trials, so we can't really get rid of them yet. Okay, you can finally come in too early. You should be healed up now. Brilliant. What are we doing with the days? We're down to 5. When the fog moves in again, we could do another pushback. We just got to wait for it to get out of wormweed pod stage at the moment. And that's where the wood's going because we asked them to do all the ones. If we look at the student summoning, rituals. Can't do any more gifted students, unfortunately. Till we get rid of people or we crush some relics. Now, talking of relics, we haven't actually put them on anybody. So you've got 2 you can attune to here. Dark skill cap. Oh, that on a dark person. Ah, level 5. I think we had this before we was looking at it. So you'd have to be up to the next tier before you could level that. But Pippa might be able to level it. Whirling pen. Okay, so you've already leveled this up. Air skill cap. Got another one down here with an air skill cap. So what's the difference between each? So the first one's going to give spells work 15% chance to do +4 per cast. And mage skill +1. What does this do? Air spells have a 10% chance to do +3. I think I'm going to get you to attune to that. So de-attune off that one. Because it's already leveled up and it's only a level 6, I'm probably happy to get rid of that and keep this level 8 with the skill cap. Can it go up to skill cap 2? Skill cap 1 +2 Noshi shards when gaining air skill or teaching a student who gains air skill. So that would be a good one. So we'll get you to put that one on. Nothing on there we can give you, Pippa, because you're going to be here a little while. You are the cursed one. And this bauble is leveled up. Is in any use. Quilt's 1.5 times faster. I think I'm going to detune that and we're going to get the pulverizer finally. Anybody else has got any relics to put on? Just the bauble, which I'm going to break down. And what can you do there? Work faster. Not a great one. But it's one you could level up. Nothing else you could attune. Because the students are not doing much. You could finish off leveling the shiny paw. Ah, that's level 5, so you can't do it. Craft 1's 1.5 times faster. +5 conviction for 4 hours when after a nature task. I think I'll get you to do this one. Just because I want to get rid of it. Like I said, the students are not doing a lot at the moment, so we might as well. Grab key. Cannot become wet. That's fine. And I don't know if you can do that. No, you can't, because that's the level 5 one. Winnie, is there anything you can attune to? Going to Charlotte, no. We could give you that. Have a quick look at the teacher, see if they can do anything. You can attune to something there. Oh, it's the one I'm about to get rid of. You're still leveling up that one. Just trying to think if it's worth giving you this one. Just so you can finish doing the... No, we'll keep you on the one you've got, Charlotte. I don't look at these as often as I should, really. What has Ophelia got? So she's got a level 8 there. Craft 1's faster. I'm not too fussed about keeping that, so I'm happy for you to detune that. I can get that crushed down. You're currently doing that, you're 7 out of 8. You do cooking, so that's actually a good one for you. This is quite good. 25 speed and 10 power. Oh, only when at Death's Door. I don't want anybody else to get Death's Door. And that one's still 6 or 7, so that one's still being leveled. Frederick, what are you using? So you got a level 8 there. Craft 1's faster. We can get rid of that. I'm going to detune you. This is the way you can get shards. Okay, you can convict that. +5 conviction when you sleep in an Orsted bedroom. Eventually we will be up to that, but we're not there yet. But you might as well just level it up. And there's nothing else I can equip you there. So we've got a couple of max levels. So we need a pulverizer machine, which we haven't built yet. Going to probably be under crafting, isn't it? Teaching, no. There, pulverizer. Only need stone and wood, and we've got enough. Something like that. I think that's fine. Somebody will come and build it when they can. Which I think Elizabeth might be already coming down to do it. And do have the quilty carriers just standing round because we're not really doing enough out there. So I'm actually happy Elizabeth doing this here. And I think I've got Elizabeth still on an high priority for hauling. You don't need that anymore. Although you are quick getting through the walls and stuff like that, I'm happy for you not to do it because we've got quilty people to do it now. I set that up way back in the past, that one. And I've put that one on a 5. Get ready to be harvested. Let's just go and get rid of this out the way. Okay, somebody's come and done it. That's fine. We might have enough wood to get the windows in. Not quite, so we need a lot more wood because we are going to need to do a pushback on the following day. I think we're going to put a couple of trees on 5. And Elizabeth will probably end up going to that. She's very busy, Elizabeth. And when the pulverizer machine's done, which it is, brilliant. Open relic window, we can select what relics we want to be broke down. I'm looking for max levels. I don't really want to get rid of air skill caps. I'm happy to get rid of that. Pulverize it for 21 shards. This is allowing us to get... We've got just so many relics just sitting here we're not really doing much with. I'm happy to get rid of that as another 34. These can get us gifted students now. And I'm happy for the ones crafted faster. That's a Death's Door one, so I'm happy for that one to be pulverized. But Frederick's got that, so we need to unattune it off Frederick. And we'll do the spiritual blade. So we've got 3 things being pulverized at the moment. Hopefully it saved them all because I did come out the menu. And we've got 1 that's leveled up. So all we're going to do at the moment with the mage is try to level up as much as we can. If we look at gifted students, we've got 14 Noshi shards at the moment. We will have a lot more as soon as somebody can do this. So I am going to set that on a fairly high one. Okay, Winnie's learned a trial, so let's have a look what she's doing. So she's done a apprenticeship one. I said that one would happen naturally. She's already got 4 out of 6 and 2 days without going in pain. Again, we're not going to send her in combat, so that should happen. You still need to eat some gutberry soup, so let's get that done for you, Vincent. Eat gutberry soup. Not going to like it, but let's get the trials out the way, and then she can build a conviction after that. And I'll get her to do both these back to back. As soon as she's finished eating it, we'll get her to eat another one. Need soup again. That should finish your trial off. Okay, storm's raging, but we have got... Okay, we haven't got a lightning wand in the middle yet. And we're not going to get one fixed. So the kids can do that. Let's just build a copy and put it there. Not going to help on this time. I've got no roof up here, so I can't attach it to. But at least get one done ready, because I am going to need one in the middle. Now, I do want to build the walls up and get this big, massive classroom at the top here. Everything stopped. I don't know why. Okay, so let's get it going again. Oh, did anybody pulverise them things? Not yet, by the looks of it. I could just send Elizabeth to go and do it. She's doing a lot of hauling at the moment. I'm going to take your priority down even lower. Go back down to a 1 on hauling. So you should do all the other tasks before you do it. And we do have you on a fairly high clean, but you don't really need to do it. Let's turn everybody's clean to 1. Down to a basic 1. Get you to go 1 on there and get you to go 1 there. Because we've got a clean sweep now, so unless somebody's got a trial, they haven't got to do it. Repair, we've got eye on pretty much everybody. Want you to research more than anything else. I'll put that up on a 1. And Elizabeth, I don't really want to research. I would rather them do all the other stuff around the tasks. Hauling. We'll set everybody down to a standard on hauling. Except for Pippa, because they like doing it. So it can actually be Pippa's main task out of the classrooms. Varna likes doing it, so let's just give them a 1. But most people are happy to go back to normal. We've got the haulers in for a reason. Yeah, let's just keep everything going. Thinking I might set up that wall down the bottom now. We should have enough. Okay, we've got a couple of new items, so let's have a look what we got. Got the nature apprenticeship now, so we've nearly got the full set. And we also got an outdoor one, which was probably one of the tree planters, but I can't actually see what it is. It's not showing me as a new one when I went in. How are we doing with brains? Still only got the 2 brains, so we need to look out for crowers. There you are. You're sleeping. Get you on an hunt as a number 5. And to be quite honest, Ophilia's the best at doing it, so let's get Ophilia out. The 1 more crow we need after this. And then we can get the upgrade. Okay, game's gone a bit slow again. Let's put it up to 2. And Frederick's just helping with the repairing, so that's fine. I think because I sent Ophelia over here and she's supposed to have been teaching. But that's fine, I want to get rid of these. There is eyeballs and stuff on the floor down here. I don't know why they haven't been hauled in. We have got quilted helpers. Shouldn't be that busy because I can see him standing round a lot. So let me just hang on. Have we run out of helpers? Oh, we've got 1 out of 2. Create the next helper. Okay, they are coming out now. Sorry, because I saw damage being taken. I just want them to come and get all the stuff. Eyeballs are on a 5. Honey drops are on a 5. But they can't harvest them because they're not ready. Get a little bit more sinew. I'm not going to put it on a priority, but we just hunt them. Same with this stuff here, because I'm probably going to need this in a minute. Let's just put it on an harvest, no priority. The wormweed are the same. Just set up a lot of stuff, so if nobody's got anything to do, there's always stuff around that's ready for them. Elizabeth's gone to do the trees. Has anybody... Okay, so somebody has started to pulverise it. Brilliant. We haven't got anything pulverised yet, so we haven't got enough shards for the next gifted student. So I think the next task I want to do... We still need the chalkboard for there, so I can't really do anything with the apprenticeships. But I will look at the hospital ward. Let's go into the room of the book of rooms. Medical. So that would need to be silent. That's a bit tricky on the bottom level. Not adjacent to rec room, workshop, rituals, or classrooms. That's not going to happen. Elevated is not going to happen on the bottom floor. Private and lofted. Okay, that's going to be a little tricky to do. Private means it can only have one entrance. I think this needed to be private, didn't it? The commons room. If it didn't need to, I could always build the hospital ward off this side. So I don't think I can go up to that one yet. Silent, is that going to be possible? No rec room, workshop, ritual room or classroom. So that's just grounded and pristine. I'm just looking. That is actually silent. So this would actually be better as the hospital ward. Now we've got it as a bedroom, but it's quite easily to change it from a bedroom into something else. So let's set the goal on here. So this bedroom, I want it to be room goal. Clear that goal and select a goal. I want it to be the infirmary. So what would I need? I would just need 3 medical beds, which I've already got over here. I would just need 2 incense burners. So all I need to do is just switch the beds around and we'll have this back as a bedroom. It does mean that there's no private bedroom for people at the moment. So I think that's the best one. Before we go into the next battle, let's try and get an hospital ward done. Where are we in the time scale? We're coming towards the end of the day, so we do need to get this... We're going to move the beds. We need to get it done immediately. Unfortunately, that means... Elizabeth, I'm going to need you to come and do this. 3 medical beds. Let's put that on a 5. Let's get these on a 5 as well. Let's just force you to come over if you're not going to do it immediately. Okay, so... she's probably putting the stuff away. Let's cancel the shrink on there and then set it up as a move instead. Okay, so it's that way. Have I set this up as a shrink? Yeah, the shrink's set up on it. And the second bed, let's set that up as a cancel shrink and set it up as a move. Let's come and try and do this. There is people with the negative... there was trying to get mana, that was it. Just want to get the bed sorted before it's night time and people need to sleep. Okay, so what happened? An ice stinks arrived and the corrupted lanterns appeared. I don't know if we did the last corrupted lantern that was down here. Okay, it's probably that one that's been there forever. We will get round to doing it. Okay, so we need to go into the shrink menu. Medical beds. One up there. And let's leave a little space so people can get round the stairs so we don't get anything trapped. I think we had 3 medical beds, didn't we? Okay, so let's cancel that. Can we get a placement any better than it is? One up the back there. Turn you around that way. That's next to it. There's a space. That's probably a better placement. And then we could always put the medical carts at the front if we need to. Or a little shelf and a medical cart up here or something. Yeah, I'm happy for the game to just keep rolling. The ice thing is Gutbury season. Now, did we actually finish your trial, Savannah? I think we did. Just check again. Savannah is done, but they are gifted. Ulysses was good. We wanted to keep you, and we just waited for you to get your sleep focuser. And then we can go into battle. Defeat 3 enemy parties. We've got to do 3 battles with Vincent before we can get rid of them. But we want him to get the trial there done first. And you're still waiting another day to not be in pain before we can send you into any battles. So yeah, I'm okay just putting the battles off a little bit just while we're doing the stuff in here. What else did we need in this room now? I think it was just medical cards, wasn't it? 2 incense burners. That's probably under some sort of luxury item. Yeah, incense burners. Got enough smoke pearls to do it, that's fine. Oh, they hang off the wall, that's great. We could put them above the bed there. We're out of iron, so we could do one of them. So we nearly got an hospital ward. I didn't realise it was so easy to do it. We do need to push the fog back. And the quilts are taking up the shrinks up to where it is. That's a fantastic. So I think I'm going to do a pushback, but we need some more wood. Oh, Elizabeth's doing potions. We'll have to take her off. Actually, isn't many trees up here. We might have to start growing our own soon. Oh, there's plenty over here. Set them up as a 4. A chop. I'll cancel it off. No, that's fine. That one can stop on. And then I want to put a couple on 5s. The big ones. Elizabeth should come and do it. That will give us enough wood to do the pushback of the fog. And maybe we can get another crower's nest. Let me just check in on crowers. We've got no nests and we've got no crowers, so we do need to do a pushback. Okay, spectral rifts happened. We're in the night time, so I'm going to let everybody wake up first. Hopefully we don't get too much damage in the meantime. Yeah, let everybody wake up, get the food, because there is some people that needs trials where they need to not be tired. Now, who was the one I couldn't send into battle that needed to do it? One of them can't be in pain. I think it was Winnie. Yeah, we can't put Winnie in, but anybody else is free game. Okay, Winnie has done the... Oh, actually, Winnie can go in battle now because she's done the pain trial. So all she needs now is to dance for another hour, which you'll get in the morning. And you can go because you're not the best, to be honest. C+. S+ on speed is nice, but B+ on power. Unfortunately, he was a gifted student. Still waiting on that chalkboard, so how close are we to getting the chalkboard? Still need one more crower corpse. Just waiting for the morning now. Everybody will get up, eat, do the little dance, and then we'll go into the spectral rift. Then hopefully Elizabeth comes and does this at some point. I will put them on a 4, just because I want my hospital ward ready after we do battle. Okay, we did get another trial, so Winnie has finished the dancing one now. So, absolutely fabulous, Winnie. You have 3 out of 3, so that's going to give me a nice relic. Did anybody actually get attuned to the relics? I think you might have done. Did we not tune anything to Vincent? Oh no, because I think the one we wanted to attune, you need to be level 5. Now, you will get level 5 when you become an apprenticeship. I'm pretty certain of it. Maybe on the kids. Change the scheduling. No, priorities, isn't it? Where it's got... Where's it gone? A tuning. On the kids, we'll tell them to do it as a fairly high priority. So if you're not repairing anything, and you're not warding, saying that you two need to be on an higher ward, then you will attune. Then if you're not attuning, then you will go in all. Because the kids who are not with us very long, we want them to get the relics on them as soon as possible. Just so they can get some experience into there. That's a very busy party. And I think the reason it's like that is because we had a trial where they needed so many in. But we should have a shrink somewhere. Because the teachers technically should have their own. Yeah, we needed a trial where they needed, I think it was like 6 or 8 participants. And the only way I could do that was get the teachers to train with the kids. And now that is done, we can change the access to all students in this room. Because they get the bonus and then the teachers will get the bonus in here. Then we'll put that on a fairly high one. We'll put it on 4s, not 5s. So the little quilted helpers should come up here and bring the shrink up ready. So how are we doing on our... Okay, so now them still eating, so let them do that. I'm just trying to look at the spindle. So we haven't got a sweep anymore. So we might need to turn this on a... It is on a 4, to be honest. Okay, so this one here needs to be set access for staff only. That's fine. People are still eating, so I just need them to get finished with the eating first. And somebody will get round to doing this. Okay, so let's go into the battle. So who are we facing? Meddlers. So they're resistant to air, so we don't want to take anybody with air. And they're weak to nature, so we want to take our nature person in. You need to come out because you're already in. Charlotte, Ophelia. Okay, so we want one of the dark kids. You have a lot of a lot of mana. You both have access to the same spells. You have more power than you do because you've only got 3, you've got a 17. So I think in this case, Winnie, although you haven't got as much mana, I think you're going to be the better one in this fight. Do I need to change the placements of anybody? Yes. I want the nature here so they can turn these two around to get a good damage on them. We need to go on to that side. Let's make sure we get people with potions. Charlotte, we want you to have an HP one definitely. Ophelia, want you to have a recharging. Which it looks like we haven't got, so you can have an HP one. The Winnie, we'll have you with an HP one as well. If I've got one more, I'll put on Ulysses, which I might. Begin the battle. At least we get a battle in this episode. Where is everybody? Okay, I'll go it on pause, sorry. So they put all the items into here, it's just somebody needs to come and build it. So what is Elizabeth doing? Plenty of jobs. Actually, Elizabeth's down there. That's the meddler. Everybody had to go downstairs to get the potions. But what it might be a good idea... No, actually, the potion's in the right place. Just need to make sure we had enough potions for everybody to actually equip one. Let's have a look. You've got a potion. Ophelia can't, so let's take that off. There was only one potion available, that's why they've not got in battle. Okay, so let's cancel that. Let's start it up again. Start the battle. Yeah, there was only one potion available. That's why nobody can do it. So let's tell you to get none. Tell you to get none. And the tank having the HP potion is probably the best. That should allow the fight to happen. Now, what do we need for those? That's the ones. What do we need to make these potions? I'm probably be waiting on something. Now we've got enough. We could just tell Elizabeth to make the potions. Is there anything I'd rather Elizabeth do instead? Put the beds in for the medical room. Okay, Elizabeth, get this built. Then after this battle, if we don't take too much damage, I want to go down and get some more stone or iron, whatever's missing, to get the second one of these. So then we have a proper hospital ward. We'll get you to do that, and once you've done that, we'll get you to do the water apprenticeship, and then I can shrink that down. Okay, we're not on 2 speed. Ah, okay, so it's this same issue again. Them coming up the stairs, them hitting the void shroom, it's draining the mana, them going back down to fill it up, they come back up the stairs, they get drained. That's why the battle's taking too long to start. We've had that crop up a few times this season. I wish they could do something to fix it. Maybe say fill the potion up once, and if you don't fill it up again. But let's get into some battle. So we know these are weak to the nature person, so I'm going to get the fireball. Get the fireball on there, because these are going to have the shrink. Okay, so what are we going to be using? Miasma would be good. Attack all enemies, 33% of max HP, 50% of contribution. So that would hit everybody. But 27 damage only. No, tentacle sweep's better. And your tentacle sweep can take this person out. That's one less to deal with. 40 our tank's really slow still. We want the swirling vines to move them forward and back. Double damage. That's going to be 102 to both these. Now we can get the Earthen armor up. We should be able to protect against everything off them. Lovely crit there to take it out. And we'll just do that. So it does mean you're going to have to heal in the next fight, Winnie. Now, Ophelia did take quite a bit of damage in there as well. Okay, we want to have a look for the crowers. No, we've got no crowers. Did we do the pushback? We haven't done the pushback. So we don't really want to be using Charlotte or Ophelia unless I have to. Let's take Charlotte out. Let's take Ophelia out. And we'll use Frederick and we'll use Elizabeth for this. Just to give them a rest. Don't think it really matters who we use because they've all got the trials done. Winnie took some damage. Let's put Vincent in. Let's get the push back and see if we can get another crow and crow nest so we can actually finally do that. And I want to have a quick look to make sure everybody's done all the trials that can be done. So, yet you've completed. Savannah's completed. Ulysses is completed. Vincent still needs to get the one without getting very tired. Let me just check on your convictions. Well, I've got very tired, I think, all the way down here. So I am going to send you to bed. Just so you get this done on this day. Have you actually got a bed? Going to Vincent. Go and have a little bit of an extra sleep. You allowed it today. Ah, no. Vincent, you're doing the ritual, aren't you? We'll wait until the ritual's done and then I'll send you up to have an extra sleep. And then Winnie, what did you need? You've completed all yours. So it's just Vincent that hasn't completed. Would I want to get rid of Winnie? I think them actually the better of the two. But they are a gifted one. Yeah, Vincent, we really want to be sending in battles that's level 4 and higher, so we want to send you in the next 3 battles. But we need people to heal up first. After this one, I'm going to send Elizabeth back to do that burner. Okay, so we've got battles, but we know that we can't really do. But we have got a crower's nest. We will have a crow in 5 hours, and then we can break it down and finally get our chalkboard. Yeah, I'll come and check on that in a minute. I have got it on my search at the top there. I think we need some of a quilt because there's a lot of stuff hanging on the floor. Shouldn't be teaching, but there's a lot of people that make another carrier. Frederick, just for the moment, we'll get you teaching today. Don't normally like you coming off research. You have done pretty well with getting these apprenticeship stones up. How are you doing with your... actually, I think it's the other screen. I know it is on here. So 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. Nobody should really be in classroom, to be honest. According to that, everybody's max level. Okay, maybe they've just finished. Everybody's getting out of the medical bed to have a nice little dance and sing. Okay, so let's have a look at the crystals, see if we had any crystals. So I'm going to have to take this off at the moment. We had 1 Rancor battle. See if it's any easier than the other battles we've been offering. Okay, a couple of level 9s and 2 level 14s. I just don't think we're ready for that with level 3s. We will get to it. Let's keep everything going. I want to keep an eye on the crower's nest on this side. As soon as the crower appears, I want to get that taken down. Still 2 more hours. Okay, Elizabeth's coming up to do the water apprenticeship, so that's good. 71 of 100. Once she's finished that, we can get this shrunk down. So we do need more bookcases in here by the looks of it. And what was this room? I think this room was just waiting on... Yeah, the schoolroom was waiting on just the incense burners. And what was this waiting on? Select the goal. And you was going to be better classroom, wasn't it? The advanced one. You need 1 chalkboard and we need 3 more bookshelves or a large bookshelf. Let's see if we've got access to the large bookshelf. Keep the school rolling while I'm doing this. We've got another teaching stone. So now we've got most of the apprenticeship stones now. So we can get round to doing that super room at the top as soon as I've got this chalkboard operation sorted. Currently looking for the bookcases, so it might be under luxury then. No, we've only got the small ones. I was hoping to get a second one there. They are quite big. Probably put you that side. And then we're out of wood again. So wood's the next thing. So we got 2 of the bookcases up in this room. That means we need to get another tree on 5. Down on a 5. No, it can go on a 5. And that can go on a 5 as well. Put a few options with trees out. And Elizabeth's filling up the beds at the moment because we haven't got a water person to do it. Void shrooms appeared after the last problem we had with that. Let's get it sorted. I do want to get some more battle as soon as everybody's healed up. Yeah, the people who's healing the medical beds have to have it filled up with water. That's what she's doing at the moment. So it does look like somebody's healed up, so it might be who have done. So Charlotte's finished healing up. Ophelia's the main one I want to be healed up before I go. And Winnie I'm not too fussed of, because we need to send Vincent in the battle because they need the level 3s, isn't it? Did we actually send you back to bed? Can't remember. Actually, you did it. You must have got it already. It was this one here. Go 2 days without getting very tired. So you've already happened it. So all you need to do is get 3 parties level 4 and higher. If we go into some easy battles down there, we might be able to get some quick battles. I'm going to take you off, Elizabeth, because I want you to go and do this instant burner. And I want this one to be shrunk. The quilt should come and do that. Let's just remind myself what was the item we were short of. Might be just easier selecting it and saying build a copy. It was iron, so we need to have something with at least 30 iron in battle. You healed up yet, Ophelia? You're close enough. I think I'm willing to take you into battle. So we need a level 4 battle with at least 30 iron. Still stuff down here to mine as well. Nobody's ever got round to doing the Noshi shards there. What's this one going to give? A level 5, 10 iron. Or actually 60 iron because it's going to give both. I think I'm going to do that just so we can get to the corrupted lantern. Winnie's the one that's going to have to drop out. The corrupted lantern does have an area of attack. I have got to be careful of that. Vincent needs the battle. So who's going to take a good bonus? Resistance to dark, unfortunately. Weakness to dark on the front, so that will work still. Weakness to earth there, and nobody's got a bonus to nature or air. I think I would prefer the nature person in, so let's put you on that side. I don't think we can do the swap positions on these two. Fill mana before battle, and let's go. Zoom out a little bit so I can see everybody coming down. So she has got a few little bits of elf missing. And we still got the elf potion on the tank. Because they never used it in the previous battle. Got 3 down there. Where's the 4th one? Coming down. No, that's the quilteds. Oh, it'd be you. You're coming down the stairs now, so that's fine. Fortunate I'm doing the battle in recreation cycle. I didn't realise it was that time. Don't know if we'll be able to get all 3 battles in. It all depends on how much damage we take in this one. 255 is quite a lot to get through. So let's start off with big fireball. Oh, that's perfect. Nice crit there. And I think we're just going to keep with a technical sweep. I think that's going to kill you, yeah. 166 damage. So I'm glad I brought you in this fight. Swirling Vines will only work on you and it will only push you back. In that case, I think Growth's going to be the better one on you. Get some Earthen armor up. It will protect off the Lantern Keeper but not off the other one. Please get a crit. Perfect. We got down to enough so the Tentacle Sweep will do it. Swirling Vines, don't think it will work on you, so let's just use a Growth. We've only got 56 left. Let's finish off with a smash. Okay, I thought that was going to finish it. And the crutted mana lantern's finally gone, and we've got enough iron to get the second. We can actually get a medical ward now. And we do have a level 5 battle there. Wormweed, Ironstone. I'm looking to see if anybody had brains. Talking of brains, that crow was probably up and awake. Get you on a 5 on an und, and I'm going to send Ophelia because she's just so much faster because it's the fire skill. And that should allow the midden jelly to make the last brains we need. Yeah, 3 hits and it's down. Quilted Carrier should come up and do it. Let's have a look with Elizabeth. Have we got the 2 quilteds, or do we need to get another? We'll get a sweep created because nobody's actually cleaning at the moment. We'll have to wait for the crowers to come in before we can get our... Oh no, we've got the 5 brains now, so that means we can get our chalkboard in. This room is a bit tight. We do need more wood. Clear most of the trees that side, so let's clean them on this side. You on a 5, you on a 5. And because we're going to need it for rituals, put you. So 3 trees on a 5. Never got round to building that, but that's fine at the moment. We've got no storms, and we've recently had one. Should be good. And now the sweep's finally cleaning up the mess around there. There, we've got one. You're doing the beds, so that's absolutely fine. Did set you as a shrink, didn't we? Go up to a 5, just so somebody gets it sorted. Would rather you be healing. Yeah, Ophelia, come down here. Charlotte can just take over class. Because if I want to go into another battle, the only one that's stopping me at the moment is Ophelia. And because they do so much damage, I don't want to leave me out of battle. Looking at everybody else's health, and also Vincent as well, getting your health back up. Because your skills take your health off is important. So as soon as Vincent's healed up and Ophelia's healed up, we'll go back into battle. Elizabeth, what are you doing at the moment? You're probably doing trees, that's fine. It's going to be a few days before doing another pushback. Let's have a look and see if we had any honey stuff on the floor. We are going to need that for one of the medical items, so let's put it on a 5 and an harvest. Should be some on the other side as well. Turn a 5 on an harvest. Okay, that's fine. I hate it when something's selected at the back and I can't cancel it up. Okay, let's keep everything going. The quilted helpers haven't got enough to keep them going at the moment, so they're just standing around. There's not enough stuff to move. Kids haven't really got anything to do, so that means they should have got their relics. Yeah, because they've got the % off. So them all training up. Level 2, level 1, level 2. You guys have attuned, that's fine. I'm just making sure nobody's got anything that's max level, what I don't need. Want to get that one more level before I break it down. Did the breaking all down happen at the pulverizer, or have we still got stuff to break down? No, I think we've broke down everything that was leveled. So we could actually do anybody we wanted to. We've got enough ones. Water would be good because of alchemy. Fire would be good because I would really want a good fire person as a teacher. Thing is, there's a lot of good skills. I don't think we found the correct dark person yet. I think I'm going to try nature. Because I would like a nature with a sub-dark. Because they could do the level 4 quilts and they could still do all the plants. That would be a very useful teacher. And we don't want to... Actually, it has to be Frederick because it's the lightning 3. Oh yeah, we've got 140 Noshi shards now. We'll still have 90 left, so we could do another 2 gifted if I want to. Yeah, I'm happy with that one happening. Let's keep the game rolling. So if we're doing a nature, I think I could probably get rid of Ulysses. Even though they are fairly good, they're not gifted. Yeah, let's graduate. We haven't got enough beds for everybody. Do I want to graduate anybody else? You're gifted. You're not. But we are still doing your trials, aren't we? We've got basically 2 easy fights to do and we could get you on your way. Yeah, we'll just do the one at the moment. And Frederick, am I happy for you to do it? No, because you're the one I want to be healing. So Charlotte, you can do it. That will give us a little more Noshi shards and another relic. Yeah, let's say goodbye to Pippa. No, Pippa's in the classroom. Been looking at the wrong room. So goodbye, Ulysses. I do like the shattered. I just don't like him that much as a dark person. And we did pick up a new relic at level 4. So let's just look at that in the relic menu. What's it called? One crafter's... That one there. Mages craft ones faster. Can I tune it to Winnie? Not on that menu. So which menu? Oh, actually, it might be that. It might be in the same slot as this. Okay, we'll just leave it as it is. Maybe the next student can have it on. Let's just come out. There is another one over there. Okay, so I think I need a new chest. Where is the chest for the relics? And it can have... Okay, so there's still stuff to put away. Put all these relics on a 5 so people... Okay, they have put them away. Certain why that one's just sitting on the floor. Can I get somebody to forcefully put it away? Oh no, it's the one that Charlotte's putting on by the looks of it. Gifted mage arrives, so let's have a look at what trials we got on the new person. Sleeping in all-stair bedroom, dormitory, commons rooms. Well, we've got a commons room, so that should be fine. And 18 hours. I think you sleep 6 hours at night, so that's 3 days. That should be done. 2 days without dropping conviction below 70. Should happen. What is your skill capture? You got 1 in dark. If we take you up to an apprenticeship and put you onto the dark there, we could gain... Take you up to 5 nature, 3 dark. And I think when we go to staff, there's a chance of a random stat. So that's what you really want, is your nature person to have at least 4 dark as your second. What's your last trial? Eat honey gruel. Well, we've got you. We've got that as the main anyway. So let's have a look. Zion. Take you off gutberry soup. Actually, we haven't got any honey gruel at the moment. We might just have to forcefully do that. Hopefully, you will pick the best of the items. So I think we was still doing honey planters out here and we didn't get a chance to finish them all. So there is 2 honey planters there. You come and chop, Elizabeth, come and chop this so I can get 1 more planter down. Just don't think we've got enough honey drops. We have got enough to build enough of these. So I'm thinking I might actually put 6 of these down. Which I'm out of wood again. So a little bit of wood and then we can get that last one down. So let's set these trees up to a 5. We are. 5 there. Always want a good supply of wood because it's used in the rituals. How is everybody healing up? Oh, you're eating at the top there. I was wondering why you're not healing. Now, do I run a risk going into a battle with Lillian not fully healed? There is a way I can do it. So at the moment, Charlotte has got the potion. So let's take the potion off you. And let's put the potion on Ophelia. We'll get Elizabeth, to come down here and make... Okay, so you're 95% complete on the next, that's fine. Get you to come and finish this off. If I knew you was that close, I wouldn't have removed it from Charlotte. And let's have Charlotte with a potion as well. Saying we've got 3 potions then. We're taking Winnie in battle, so we'll get Winnie with 1. If we're saying we've got 3 potions there, so yeah. And then we'll look for the next battle. So did we actually uncover anything after the last battle? Wanted to set that up as a mine. I just want all the mining down here as 3s, just for standard rocks. What's this? A level 5 battle there. Level 5 here. Ironstone mana crystal. Well, we haven't got many mana crystals, so that could be good. That on a mine. 4. What's this on? Lava. Iron ore. Oh, that just gives iron. So yeah, 4's on that is fine. Have we got the ward up to a 5? We have. Want to make sure all the wards are set up as max. Yeah, 5 there. Which way would I rather go? The end of the stone runes or the end of... I think this is further across, so we'll get this one done. Can't remember what their skill is. Weakness to water, unfortunately, we've got no water people. Weakness to fire, we are going to take a fire. Weakness to dark. So we want Vincent, that's got the trial. Yes, done 1 of 3. We want Vincent on this side. You can do the Lantern Keeper fairly easy. Weakness to earth, resistant. Double for fire. Double for water. So we've got fire on the right side. What's this? Lightning attack still 2 times damage when cast from this combat slot. Is anybody weak to lightning? Might be worth bringing a lightning person in. Not. Resistant to air, so having the air person probably isn't going to help. So yeah, I'm gonna bring the lightning in for once. Don't use the lightning very often. Trying to convince myself this is the right fight. Yeah, let's go and do it. To be quite honest, the nature person would have been better. Because the nature person can get the mites at the back. Yeah, we'll get the nature person in dead. Don't... Oh, actually, we got rid of the nature person we were using. We'd have to put a level 1 in there. Doesn't have the skill I want. Okay, we'll go back to the lightning person idea. We'll try that out. Yeah, I forgot the one we just got rid of was the nature person. Now, what is the skills on it as I... D on power, C on elf, so not really that great. But we haven't got to have somebody spectacular. We could just have him as a teacher and replace him down the line. I think I'm trying to get everybody... Okay, the fog's moving. I'm trying to get everybody perfect at the start, and I just don't think that's working. Go and check in on that battle. How close are we to starting it? Okay, everybody's coming down. Spectral crow has appeared. Okay, so let's hang on a second. What are you? The underscore emerges to crow a corpse every night unless put in the midden jelly. Will emerge even if the crow corpse is in storage. Ah, it's because we haven't built the chalkboard up the top. I think we've got the final apprenticeship thing now. Chalkboard. On a wall somewhere. Blocked by learning stone. That's not great. So would I have to put it there? I think it would be blocked in with a learning stone. I think this room might be too small to get the chalkboard in. Maybe we can get it if we move the windows. So let's shrink them 4 items there and see if I can get the board on the back. If I can, then I can put these in front. And if I have to, I can put a different type of window in here, maybe. Okay, let's go and check in on that battle. Oh, who are we waiting on? Nobody. We're ready to start, and this is going to be the second of 4 battles. Ooh, 400 on you. Can't remember if we've come across you already or not. I think we'll take you out. That's a lot of power. Miasma would be 22 to everyone. That's just not enough damage. 83 damage. Double damage over there. So I think we've got to go with the double damage. We might lose people here. That's a lot of area attacks off them back ones. Bolt is 17. Okay, it's nowhere near enough. It does say you get double damage. Is anybody doing double resistance, weakness to earth? I just don't think you was the right person for this fight. Okay, at least we can take the Lantern Keeper out next turn. So being as though everybody's doing... Let's do an Earthen Armor, because I think this... I can't remember if this Stroig is... Yeah, I've got 2 little elf on everybody. Frederick's about to go drop. Could flee with Frederick. Not doing a lot in battle. Who we are now, Vincent. You're very low of health. You are doing amazing amount of damage. Okay, so Frederick's gone down. $124 damage. I needed that, and now we start getting in a situation where people are... I'm going to probably end up losing the whole squad here. Vincent can do an attack for 83, but then them down. I need a crit. Oh wait, it's going to be guaranteed. Okay, so this is very close. Got no... Oh... That would have took you out as well. Run out of mana. Yeah, I hate area attacks. Okay, so we've got 2 on Death's Door, so we've got to do 2 quick. Frederick's at Death's Door. Spectral Crows appeared. Void Shrooms appeared. And we've got an Underskull Chamber. So now this chamber is a 1 configuration. I can take people up to tier 2 ones. So, okay, Elizabeth. Rescue Frederick first. Charlotte. Who's the ones that's down here? Charlotte, come and rescue Vincent. I don't know what that must be a Nexus gateway. I don't know what that is. Teleports to other Nexus gateways. So have we got another Nexus? Okay, that's new to me. I've never seen that before. Where's our other Nexus gateways? Up here. Oh, that's good. It used to take you forever to get to the bottom. Oh, I'm happy about that. But we've only got 5.7 hours to get both these people rituals done. Okay, immediately Elizabeth, revive. You can do the first one. And we do have enough wormweed pods. I was just a bit worried about that just. Do you not go and collect that other person I asked you to? There is iron and stuff to collect, so hopefully the quilteds come down. There's a stone there. Put it on. Oh, that's just loose on the floor, so we'll put that on a 5 for something to move. Can we select everything down here now? Oak pearls we'll put on a 5. Anything that needs to be transported. I'm happy I finished a second path, but that was quite a deadly cost to pay. We haven't lost anybody. Where is Vincent? Vincent's in that bed, so where is Frederick? Did ask somebody to come and get you. Philia, come and deal with this. Seem to drop them halfway. Going to be a bit tight to get both these. 5.2. Okay, I think I've got it because I think the ritual's only an hour. But we haven't physically lost anybody. We took a few people to death's door. And we need somebody to immediately revive on this bed. Revive and... probably going to have to be all... yeah, Ophelia. Make sure everybody's saved before I call it an episode on this one. Going to get the wormweed pods. And Vincent's back. They will be leaving us fairly soon. I've just got one more trial to do with them, I think. Yeah, one more trial. It feeds a party of 3. Just need to be careful if we've got one of them strogy things in again and the mites. Because the mall area attacks, so that basically negates Charlotte's ability to tank. But it is time we get better teachers in. Level 6 teachers are not really cutting it. So we have saved everybody, that's a good thing. And before I go, Elizabeth, I want you to come and drink these, Darren. Just so I can see if we can get the chalkboard up here. If not, I've got to reorganise this room somehow. Otherwise, just build that room up the top there on the next episode to get... So we can get chalkboards in here. Does mean that the windows are going to be lopsided though. That's where I would like it to be. Okay, lopsided classroom it's going to have to be. Let's get those shrinks back in as well. We did need 3 windows in here. We'll have one at the top, one there, and one over there. It's going to be the best we're going to have to do. And that means I can cancel drink on that, I think. Yeah, we've saved everybody. Just about. We should be pretty good on food at the moment. 2 honey gruel, 8 guppy soup. So yeah, we need to get more honey drops. That's why I built some more planters in this one. We've got the hospital ward basically as soon as we build the second one. Build a copy of that. Elizabeth, let's just come and build this as possible. Quick as possible. Because everybody needs to heal up, so having a proper hospital ward is definitely going to be helping with that. Clean it up a little bit. We've been working on this hospital for quite a while. Want to make sure it turns into an hospital. At least then it feels like I've achieved something in this one. We've got a few people to get rid of in the next episode. Pippa, why have you no longer trained? You've got your star removed. Ah, because you got a relic. You got a relic with, so you can actually get one more air skill. So that's why you've gone back to learning now. But again, that would help out because you're currently purposeless learning. That should remove this. That's actually nice to see. I think they've nearly built it. They say it's going to be some sort of hospital. Infirmary, perfect. So we've got the infirmary sorted. We still haven't got the cooking sorted. So we will get that in the next room. This one here is, like I said, it's a nothing room really at the moment. But unfortunately, because this needs to be in the centre of everything, there's not too much I can do with this room. We'll find something. We need to get the bedrooms back up for the teachers. Maybe we can build a wall and have two beds in each room. Try and squeeze somewhere for the teachers. We want to go in the next episode. Now we've got the chalkboard sorted. We just need to get a couple of more bookcases in here. Might have to put them across the front of the building here. Just as a temporary measure, once we get the bigger room at the top, everything will move up there. But yeah, we'll get the advanced classroom in the next, and then we'll start recruiting some of these people. Probably Pippa, because they was the cursed student. Because again, you don't get cursed students very often. And then we'll probably upgrade a couple of the gifted ones we've got just sitting around here. But that's all in the next episode. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. And thank you for being patient with the videos as well. And I'll see you all in the next one.